rapaziada, tudo bem com vocês? Tô trazendo um jogo novo aqui pro canal, A Story About My Uncle. Eu joguei esse jogo faz bastante tempo, lembro muito pouco sobre ele, mas eu lembro que ele é muito bom, e eu tinha ele na Steam, então resolvi trazer aqui no canal. Vou fazer uma série dele também, tal como Dishonored.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared. I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house.
Nossa, esse prédio tá muito alto.
It lay just across the hill from where I
Continua alto.
lived with my mother, your
Aí.
grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure. My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards. I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me. The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child. I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
Eita. Se eu segurar um mouse 2 então, ó, ele carrega um tipo de carga que me faz dar esse pulo. Se eu só pressioná-lo, nada acontece. Entendi. Shift eu corro, bem rápido por sinal. Opa, opa, opa. Ei, caramba. Vamos de novo.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but
Ah,
not in
tá.
water.
Pra pular
I
normalmente,
couldn't swim with this
fácil.
thing on. Best be careful.
Nossa, por pouco, cara. Aí.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Olha que cenário da hora, cara. Tem alguma coisa pra cá? Acho que tem outro colecionável ali, né? Ah, cara. Opa. Nice.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves,
Então, o cara poluiu
I
o
knew
lugar
it
pra
was him.
cacete também.
because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
Ah, olha, olha. Eu ia lamentar porque eu achei que ia cair, mas incrível. Lembrei dessa parte já.
The power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle.
Ah, isso funciona tipo um gancho, literalmente.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Ó, tem coisa, não tem? Pera aí. Aqui. Tem. Posicionável. Será que eu consigo dar um pulo daqui até lá? Deixa eu experimentar, vai. Consigo. Nice. caramba. Esqueci de pular. De novo, esqueci de pular, cara. Tá, vamos lá. Entendi. Opa. Tem coisa aqui, não tem? Ali. Mais um colecionável. Ouvi pelo barulhinho. Tá, entendi. Muito pra cima, muito pra cima. Cara, dá uma agonia cair, velho. Olha essa porra. Cachoeirona aqui. Tá, eu tenho que ir pra cima daquele bagulho. Aquela pedra. Aê. Opa. Ah, um segundo. Entendi. Agora eu consigo ganchar 2 vezes, tá ligado? Tipo no ar. Uhum. Tem 2 luzinhas agora na mão. Entendi. Opa. Aqui. Depois eu tenho que dar uma olhada nesses colecionáveis. É pelo menu, né? E ver. Opa. Esperar o próximo. Quase que eu não vi esse.
Did you ever see any of Fred's experiments yourself?
Yes, I actually helped him collect samples for his research sometimes.
To learn about them?
That's right. We found all sorts of things. One time, we went to the forest and found a small pool of water that was full of eggs.
Eggs? Were there chickens in the forest?
No, not chicken eggs. These were small and jelly-like. Hundreds of them. Fred told me that they were frog eggs. He was in for a surprise, though. Guess what happened?
What? What happened?
Well, we took some eggs back home, and one day, Fred woke up with bites all over his body. Turns out, It wasn't frog eggs after all. It was mosquito eggs.
Ah, poor Fred.
I know. He did
Mosquito
find
bota ovo?
real frog eggs eventually. He told me that they were very, very special, but I don't know what happened to them. These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
Hello, who are you? You're not from here. Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller, and with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that he was, that I had known him all my life.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline. The others call me Mad Maddie sometimes. I don't know why really, but you can call me Maddie. You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
I couldn't believe it. An underground village inhabited by frog people, or more like salamanders. Either way, they walked like humans, they talked like humans. How is that possible?
Over here! Hi, welcome to my village. This is the town square, and that over there is Fred's tent. I haven't seen him in a few days,
They're owned.
though. Maybe our elder Samuel knows where he is. He knows a lot of stuff. Mostly boring stuff, if you ask me, but it's worth a try. Before asking him, though, you should check out the village. It's not so bad. Unless you have to stay for too long. When you're done, go to the island with the windmill, and you'll see Samuel's cove from there. I'll go on ahead and tell him that you're coming. He's not much for surprises. Later!
I thanked Madeline and agreed to meet her later. It was strange. How could I talk to someone who was not even human and still feel like it was perfectly normal?
Tem nada aqui pra cima? Parece que não. Parece que eu tô dando volta em círculos, né, cara? Pra lá. Acho que te faltava. Cara, que legal. É, isso é um humano, né? Nossa, um pouco, cara.
A stranger in our halls. Welcome. Our name is Samuel, and we will do our best to assist you. Please tell us what brings you here.
I told him that I was looking for my Uncle Fred.
We should help. Do you know where he is?
Fred left us without a word. If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred crystal, a power core. Fred used their kind to power his suit. You can have it if you return our Fred to us.
The crystal? Sweet!
Madeline, that was inappropriate. Your help will not be necessary. The crystal is not for you to have.
What? I want to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I?
Please, Madeline, that is impossible. None of us may enter the chasms. It is too dangerous.
What's the danger? If Fred can do it, so can I.
I say this for your own protection, Madeline. You are forbidden from entering the chasms.
Just because you're afraid of what's outside the village doesn't mean I am. I'm nothing like you. I'll never be.
I
Caralho, me
apologize.
atravessou.
It is true that we want to keep her safe, but she does not understand. Behind us is the power core. Take it and go into the chasms. Find Fred, and if you see Madeline, take care of her. Be safe.
Tá, agora tem os três, né? Entendi.
I felt a little uneasy about moving on into the chasms. If it was too dangerous for Maddie, would it be safe enough for me?
Porra. Foda, hein, velho. Tá aqui, não aparece mais, né? Porque eu já peguei, beleza. O colecionável. Outro. Que bom que deu pra ouvir o barulho dele. Tá, o lugar é bonito, mas dormir na porra de uma cabaninha dessa no chão de pedra deve ser uma merda, hein, cara. Até uns puffzinhos aqui, um tapete. É, tá. Não pode ser tão. Não, pode ser tão ruim sim. É uma merda. Nossa, eu não tô entendendo, cara. Só vou seguir o fluxo. Tá, pra cá então. Eu não tava entendendo porque eu não tava vendo a plataforma que era lá.
Darkness swept over me as I left the glittering lights in the village behind me and headed for the ominous shadows of the chasms.
Caralho. É, parece tenebroso
As
o
I
lugar.
entered the chasms, it struck me how much darker it was in there. The shadows were black as ink, and although I tried not to be afraid, I couldn't help but shiver. Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well? Or was it something else?
E é escuro mesmo, cara, olha. Um limbo. Será que tem alguma coisa pra cá? Nada de interessante parece.
Maddie?
Hi, I'm glad you came. Sorry about back there. I just get so frustrated. They cling so desperately to what they know, won't ever do anything new. It feels better when Fred is around. But,
I told Madeline I didn't mind, and I asked her what she was doing with the book.
oh, this? These writings? It's like a secret language. They're done by people who left the village long ago. They're called the Strays. But no one wants to talk about them. I started translating their language with help from a stray book that Fred
Então
found.
eles que escreveram isso aqui.
This one says, "Don't move when the eye is open," I think. I wonder what it means. Whatever. We should get going. Why don't you take me on your back? It'll be faster if you carry me. I used to piggyback on Fred all the time. Turn around and I'll hop up.
Sorry. Don't
You're
move
not
when
going
the
to
eye
drop
it's
me,
open.
right? Okay, let's go.
Madeline climbed up on my back, and with the suit on, I could barely feel the extra weight. The winding, narrow tunnels felt like they were closing in on me. They were oddly long and twisting, almost like someone or something had dug them out. With Maddie on my back, I had to be careful not to bump her head on the ceiling.
Porra, cara, dá um medo, velho, cair desse lugar. Uma agonia. Tá aí, aqui, tá escrito o quê?
Farewell, old life. Let us start anew. The Strays were ordinary people living in the village long ago. They disagreed with the old traditions and left to form their own village, or they were thrown out for misbehaving. The stories differ a bit.
Seemingly bottomless pits loomed below us, everywhere in the cave. The further we got, the more I felt like what faint light existed down there was getting fainter. I was really glad that I wasn't alone.
Cara. Pera, agora eu já não sei pra onde eu vou. E aqui?
Beware. Of
Beware.
what?
É sempre bom ir pra esses caminhos alternativos porque é provável que tenha colecionável. Às vezes não tem nada como naquele outro, mas vai depender porque às vezes tem.
What was that? I'd never heard a creature sounding as terrifying, and I imagined it wouldn't be happy about visitors.
Puta, tá cheio de mosquito aqui, velho. Deixei a janela aberta.
See that glowing plant over there? I bet something will happen if you use your grapple on it.
Cadê a planta? Que planta, porra? Essa?
Told you so.
Tinha uma lá atrás também. Ela ilumina. Entendi.
It is really dark down there.
Uhum.
You're not scared, are you? 'Cause I'm not.
Essas plantas ajudam bem, cara. Eu acho que eu tô indo pelo caminho certo, não tô? Bom, não faço a mínima ideia.
Fred has been with my people since the first
Parece que eu só dei a
villager was
volta. Ah,
born.
tá, é pra lá.
He helped us build the village, taught us how to speak, and helps us with everything. He taught me how to read and write as well. That's how I could learn to read the writing on the walls.
Isso me lembrou a música do Iron Maiden, mas beleza. Ah, nem precisa daquele. Que bom que faz barulhos colecionáveis, porque senão eu não ia achar nem fudendo. Eita porra.
Ah! Back! Get back!
Don't move when the eye is open. Beleza. Vai, cadê a mão? Cadê a mão, caralho?
Dude,
A mão,
I
porra.
think I figured out what that writing was going on about. Maybe we shouldn't charge right out in front of that thing. Remember what it said. Don't move
Eu lembrei,
when
eu
the
lembrei.
eye is open.
Não, não vi nada, não vi nada. Não viu nada. Eu me mover assim eu posso, né? Só não me mover com o WSD, né? É, acho que sim. Aqui acho melhor esperar.
Yes, we did it! You're awesome. I knew you had it in you.
That was close. We had made it through, and I felt like nothing could stand in our way of finding Fred.
Oh, another one. This one says, Welcome home.
Vamos são iguais, beleza.
Whoa!
Tipo,
This
você
is
peguei-
it! This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose. Just look at the sky.
Ah, cara.
It is so big.
É. É, realmente é foda. Aqui eu acho que eu vou ter que diminuir um pouco a qualidade de vídeo.
It was
Que
a
não
relief
fica
to
travado
finally
pra
feel
60.
the sun on my face and a gentle breeze in my hair. After
Opa,
all
sabia
these
que tinha coisa aqui.
caves, just breathing fresh air again was enough to clear my
Aí, cara.
mind of any doubts I might have had about this strange journey so far.
Aqui. Achei. Você ganhou um novo desbloqueável. Entendi, mas beleza.
Along my journey, I had seen many pieces of floating rock, but here they were much bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was this possible? Maybe it had to do with the crystals that seemed to be everywhere.
Tá, como é que eu chego lá? Ah, já lembrei. Não, não lembrei não, não lembrei não. Ah, já era, já era, já era. Tá, deixa eu pensar. Aí.
If the legends were true, the Stray civilization was younger than the village. Yet they were making
Porra.
great progress. They
Triste.
invented crystal-powered machines, produced their own fabrics, and built houses out of bricks and stone. It was like a civilization was forming before my eyes.
que estar perto pra enganchar esse negócio. Por isso que eu não consegui aquela hora, eu acho. Eu acho que é por isso, não sei. Vou ter colecionável pra cá. Não tem não. Só um cristal foda.
How come they didn't use crystals in the village like that? Didn't they have any?
They did have a few, but never used them. The villagers thought the crystals were sacred, that they were the source of life and shouldn't be fiddled with.
Wait,
Tá, que distrai essa
didn't
porra.
Fred use them?
For his power
No?
cores, yes. I guess he was an exception. The strays, on the other hand, they mined crystals and used them for all sorts of machinery and decorations. They praised them too, just in another way.
Hey, let's play a game. I bet that you can't get through this part without using the grapple device.
Tá bom. Ah, não consigo mesmo. Vai tomar no cu. Eu esqueço que tem um delay, cara. Que bosta. Deixa eu pensar. Agora é pra lá. Que eu tenho que ir. Ou é aqui pra cima? Eu vou tentar ir pra lá já aqui. Aí, eu pulei pro lado errado ainda. Dá, mas dá pra chegar lá sim, se eu pular certo. Ó, se eu pular certinho, dá pra cair lá sem muitos problemas. Aí. Se eu cair aqui vai ser triste. Ah, fodeu, eu caí. Brincadeira, cara. Ah. Só porque eu falei, cara. Ah, eu esqueço que tem delay. Vamos lá, cara. Só mais uma tentativa. Consigo. Só mais uma tentativa. Quase. Tá, ali eu vou ter que dar esse pulo aqui. Beleza. Ali não, né? Não. Ali, cara, acho que eu vou ter que... Será que eu tenho que dar o pulo? Porque eu tenho medo de fazer cagada. Eu acho que não precisa, cara. Deixa eu ver. Não precisa, é só ir certinho. Ah, precisa. Puta que pariu. Viu de novo no mesmo lugar. Ó, é que o pulo vai longe, cara. Então eu fico com receio de ir longe demais e cair. Tipo assim. Tá, agora eu prometo, é só mais uma tentativa. Se eu não conseguir, foda-se. Não consigo. Nem com o gancho tô conseguindo.
Told you you couldn't do it.
Ah, vai, agora isso foi um desafio. Vai tomar no cu, consigo sim. Não enche o saco. Ah. Tá, foda-se.
Told you you couldn't do it. Oh, what's that? The boots! Look! Couldn't you wear those?
With this addition, the suit felt at least 20% cooler.
Não tem nada aqui, beleza. Ah, mas como que usa essas botas? Aqui embaixo eu sei que tem.
Sweet! Now you gotta try them out.
Não tem não. Botei. Eu lembro que tinha. Tá, vamos lá, deixa eu pensar.
This is awesome!
It was awesome. I don't know how to describe the feeling of bursting through the air like a bullet, so fast that my eyes watered and my belly was full of butterflies. Never fully in control, but still feeling like the coolest kid in the universe. I guess I just described it, didn't I?
I'd love to do stuff like this with crystals. Just think of the possibilities. Whole machines are powered by them. I almost can't believe it.
Caralho, da R dentro da caverna, que legal. De onde que eles extraem esse negócio, cara? Será que eles vêm lá embaixo então? Então, tipo, minerando, jogando negócio pra cima? Ué, ele chega e começa a voltar. Ué. Mineração incrível.
A great, icy mountain loomed before me, and I felt a chill run down my spine.
Nossa, cara, 1 milímetro faltou, velho. Se ele desse uma esticada com a perna pra frente, dava. Ué? Simplesmente soltou sozinho. Nice.
We hadn't seen any people around yet, but ahead of us lay what looked like a proper town. The strays from Maddie's stories. I could imagine how she must have longed to meet them all her life. And now, here they were.
Cool! Those must be the strays. I want to greet these people myself. Let me off.
É, são exatamente a mesma espécie. Não, esses daqui são um pouco mais branco.
Hi guys, I'm Maddie from the village, and this is my friend. He's looking for Fred.
Amazing! I've never seen anyone from inside the caves before.
Tá, as
My
cores
name is
variam.
Arvin. This is Ingo, and that's Tamia.
Welcome to Starhaven, lads. So, what's it like in the village?
Village is okay, but not like this place. We don't have machines and crystals. We're forbidden from using them.
Truly. The crystals are our main source of power. The life in the village must be primitive. Or, should I say, simple.
Yeah, well, it's not so bad. I've actually made some secret experiments on crystals myself, like this lamp.
You made that? Awesome! I couldn't do that even if someone told me how.
And with no prior knowledge of how to use them, you are a gifted young lady. I believe we shall find many things to talk about.
Actually, I don't know if I can stay that long.
Às vezes fica em
Me and my
português,
friend
às
are
vezes fica em
looking for
inglês as
Fred.
legendas.
Have you seen him?
Sure. The old man passed through here a few days ago.
We taught him how to harness crystal energy. He was headed down to the core of the mountains.
You'd have to pass through the ice cave to get there, though, so I ain't following.
There is a zeppelin headed for the ice cave. It docks a short distance from here. Just follow the path towards the mountain, and you won't miss it.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks! Bye, you guys!
Opa, era aqui que tinha, eu confundi.
Over here!
Pera aí, tô ouvindo o bagulho.
Hey!
Ah, cacete, viu?
Hey! Those people were so nice. They didn't think we were strange at all, though we came all the way from the village. They were helpful, and they were impressed by something I had done. I wish more people in the village were like that.
Aqui. Ei, cacete. Essas botas ajudam bem. O caminho certo acho que é pra cá, mas dá pra ir pra lá também. Então deve ter alguma coisa lá. Colecionáveis, talvez.
Maddie was silent for a while. It seemed like she was thinking hard on something.
Não, acho que é só outra parte do vilarejo. Vamos voltar. Deixa eu subir aqui em cima pra dar uma olhada. Onde é que eu tenho que chegar mesmo? Deixa eu tentar entender, cara. Eu já me perdi já, velho. Vamos ver pelinha ali. É pra lá que eu tenho que ir? Bom, vou seguir essa ideia. Ah, então é pra cá mesmo que tinha que ir. É lá. Não, o Zeppelin tá lá em cima, né? Isso aqui é só pra ir pra lá. Essa bota salva bastante.
Quickly, grab a hold of that crate.
Meio bizarro aquela montanha de gelo olhando daqui. Nada pra pegar, beleza. Isso é colecionável.
Good day. Here's a boat to Ice Cave. Though I'd take the other one if I were you. That one goes back to the outpost.
Como é que é?
Wait a minute. I was thinking. I don't know if I should go with you. I mean, I want to, but I also want to, well, stay here. Maybe it's strange, but I just feel like these people liked me and accepted me for who I am. Kind of like you. I want to be with you too, and help you find Fred. I don't know what I want the most.
I told Madeline that I would accept whatever choice she made.
I just never thought about it until now that maybe it wasn't Fred I was looking for when I came with you. Maybe I was just looking for a way out, somewhere to be free. And I know that if anyone can find Fred, it's you. If you meet him, when you meet him, tell him to come see me, okay?
I promised.
Thank you. I'm glad I met you. And it won't be the same without you around. Goodbye, friend.
I said goodbye to Maddie, and I had a feeling that this was the last time I'd see her. But even in this sad moment, I was happy for her. She had found a place where she belonged.
Aí eu tô indo pro inferno, né, cara? Aquela
There was a
porra daquela
dampness
montanha.
in the air that reminded me of the hot summer nights back home. But as the sun was setting, I could feel the chill creeping up on me, and the path we were traveling on seemed to lead us into a second ice age. Winter was coming.
Pois bem.
Into the caves again, and now it was just me, alone in these cold, barren halls of ice. But Fred had been here, and now I could feel it. I would.
Guys, eu já vou encerrando essa gameplay por aqui. Vou fazer em 2 partes. Eu achei que esse jogo fosse maior, mas não, dá pra terminar em uma, mas... Bom, não tô muito afim de jogar mais não. Então eu vou encerrar a gameplay por aqui. Muito obrigado a quem acompanhou a gameplay até aqui. Deixe seu like pra fortalecer. Se inscreva no canal para mais vídeos. Tô postando vídeo todo dia. E é isso. Até o próximo. Tudo de bom.